everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about my holiday travel essentials. These are the top 5 things that I always pack with me when I'm traveling for the holidays. We have been traveling a lot recently. We went to Boston last weekend to visit some friends. We are traveling to see my mother-in-law for Thanksgiving and see all of our 4 parents over Christmas. So these 5 things are kind of the holy grail products that just make life a little bit easier. So let's hop right into it. So the first thing that I have to have when I'm traveling with me is a cushion foundation. This one is from MISSHA. It's the M Magic cushion, and I have it in number 21, which I believe is the lightest shade that it comes in. These things are fantastic just for really quick foundation application. And I think my favorite thing about it is within it you get a compact, I don't want to blind you guys, a compact, your applicator, and then the product is in here. And it's just, I just think it's great to have one piece like this, that this is then foundation. It's the easiest application process. I mean, honestly, it could not be easier because all you're doing is pushing into the cushion and then tapping. And this is just the easiest way to apply foundation when you're on the go. So rather than packing, a million brushes, different foundations, and just having a huge mess in your carry-on, you can just pack this and you're done. It's great. And I mean, frankly, if you're traveling by plane, you can do your makeup on the airplane without an issue. So that's also fantastic. Now the one thing about this though is it doesn't have a huge number of shades. I think there's probably only I don't know, maybe 5 max. It might even be less than that. Don't hold me to that. It has the right amount of moisture, so it's not going to leave your skin really dehydrated, but it also won't make it super oily either. So I'm wearing it right now. If you can kind of see, it gives a little bit of a dewy finish, but it's not grease ball, because we don't want that either. We don't want to be the a shiny, I don't know, I was gonna say shiny ornament because that makes sense. That's cute. No, but I really like this, and frankly it's $8 or $9 on Amazon, so I have a link below for that. And I think it's just one of the best on the market. I've tried a bunch of different Korean cushion foundations, and I think this is just a really good tried and true one. I'm sure there's others for $30 that are just, even better, but for the price point, can't beat it. Okay, number 2. This one actually might be my favorite. Well, I don't know. It's my top 5 favorite, obviously. But it is this is so gross. There's hair all over it. But this is the Conair, what is it called? It's Ionic Shine something, whatever. It's in the link below. But the reason why I love this is because with this thing, you don't have to bring a separate blow dryer and styling tool. This is just your one and done thing. It also comes with another brush attachment and this, nozzle to dry your hair. Frankly, I don't use that. I just use this guy. And it has, a cool, a low, and a high setting. And what's great about it is as you're drying your hair, you can work to style it and give you a nice blowout look. So honestly, it takes me probably 10-15 minutes max to do my hair then, from pretty much wet. I wait probably about, after I shower, I probably wait 5 to 7 minutes. Just pick out what I'm gonna wear, start my makeup, even do my makeup, and then go back in with this to finish drying off my hair and styling it. It takes no time at all. It saves you, complete space, because frankly, if I didn't have this, I would be bringing a blow dryer, a round brush, a curling iron, and probably a flat iron. And this just really takes care of it. You're not going to get these kind of curls that I have today with it. This is from a styling wand, but you are going to get a beautiful blowout look. And frankly, for travel, it's you don't need to have super spiral curls to go hang out with your mother. She's gonna love you just the same if you have a blowout look. So just have the blowout look, okay? Okay. So yeah, I love this. And this is really cheap too. I got this about a year ago and it still works perfect. It's awesome. Yeah, but it's pretty cheap. Link below if you want to get that. I love this. It's really nice. Okay. Next up, I have my favorite tea of all time. This is the Stash Licorice. It's licorice. Yeah, it's not. Okay, sorry, never mind. What am I saying? The licorice spice. That sounds, my mouth doesn't like that word. Licorice. Just get this one. This is the best tea ever. If you just feel like you're coming down with something or your throat is hurting, that's the tea that's going to soothe it all. And it's always nice to have something that you like, that's on hand, that you don't feel like you're like stealing everybody else's stuff. Yeah, especially tea. It's like, I don't know, I just always feel like I don't want to take your tea, like your tea is your tea. Like I just so much rather come armed with the thing that I love, that works for me, and that's mine. And it just completely soothes my throat after a long day. It gives like a sweetness, but there's no sugar in here. And it just feels like it's coating your throat. So lovely. I honestly, after I film this, I'm making a cup because I love it so much. And I've actually found it at most grocery stores. Like, I think Stash Tea, well, A, it's popular, but also this flavor in particular is popular because all the other Stash Teas that I like, I have to order online because they're not, they're seasonal, or they're just not as well known. But I think this one you can find at most grocery stores. So you can check that out. The next product I have is probably one of the coolest. And this is a Z palette. So what this is a travel makeup palette. And what you're able to do is put many different little makeup pieces, and what happens is you put these little magnets on the back, and that way, I just cleaned it, so now there's like liquids on it. It will just magnetize to the back of this, and it's amazing. So, like, I just updated this. I had it full before, but some of the makeup was getting like gross, so I switched it out, and I just wanted to show you what you do. So, makeup normally comes in these kind of like stupid plastic packaging. You just kind of heat it up. I heat it up on I have this coffee warmer. So I just turn on that coffee warmer, I lay the makeup on top of there, let it sit for about 3 minutes, and then take tweezers and pry them off. Like, just pry them out of the pan. If you don't have that, I think you can bake your makeup at a super low setting in your oven or toaster oven. Or, if you have especially this time of year, if you have like a heater, what is that, like a radiator, you can just put your makeup on top of something that's warm, and it'll melt the glue just enough for you to slip it out and pick it up. And then you just wipe it off, and your Z palette is going to come with a bunch of these little magnets. So it's a magnet, high trek. It's a magnet on one side and just like a little adhesive on the other side. You just pop that off, stick it on your makeup pan, and then pop it right into your palette. And so what's great about this is I saved myself like I would have had to travel with about 5 palettes. Instead, I was just able to take them out of their pans, or their packaging, and just put the pan into the palette. And I just think this is like the coolest thing. And now I just travel with one thing. Frankly, it's like I have my cushion foundation, about 2 brushes for, blush and like contouring, an eyeshadow brush, and a mascara, and something for my lips, and I'm done. So like my makeup case has scaled down a lot because of those 2 products. So I just think that's so cool. Is this not you want this, don't you? Look how cool this is. Ugh, it's so neat. Okay. So my final product is a little bit of skincare situations. I've been a huge fan of Korean beauty products for a really long time. I mean, that's why, like, I have Korean makeup, and I just love Korean skincare. They know what they're doing. So when I found these two products, these are from Laneige. This is a lip mask, and this is the water sleeping mask. They came in like a travel set. I bought it online a while ago, and honestly, I just have fallen in love with these. I can't travel without them. And recently, actually, I wanted to show you. So this came as a set, and I bought this online probably about like 4 months ago. I've seen at Target this set where it's the water mask and then the multi-berry yogurt repairing mask, which is also amazing. So if you see it at Target, I would definitely pick these up. These are great stocking stuffers. But I normally don't travel with masks just because, I don't know, like, I mean, I might and do it like when I'm at my mom's house or something, but if I'm with my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, I'm not gonna just be like, hey, it's me, we're all hanging out, and I just have some stupid stuff on my face. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. So what I am gonna do though is bring this water sleeping mask, because this is clear. This basically just feels like a lotion, but it's super hydrating. And traveling just really dehydrates my skin in general. So having this with me is just perfect to, add with my moisturizer just to give it a little extra hydration boost. And then probably my favorite thing is this lip sleeping mask. This is the best lip balm you're ever going to use in your whole life. I don't know what to say. It's like, I don't even know how to show this, like how smooth it is. It's just like, it just feels like absolute perfection. And I'm always so sad whenever I don't have it on hand. It moisturizes better than any other lip product I've ever used in my life. Before I found this, if my lips were really chapped, I'd probably reach for like Carmex or Blistex or some of those ones that are just so heavy. Like, I think Carmex is the one that comes in that big pot and just smells like petroleum, and you're like, this can't be good for me. And those things don't hydrate as well as this does. I put this on once. If I put this on at night, by the morning, I wake up with just the most supple, soft lips, which is great because when you travel, you get dehydrated, and I think your lips are probably the first thing that show, at least for me, that show my dehydration. My lips will get chapped. That's the first thing to go. So having that in my purse is the best thing ever. So I wouldn't leave home without it. But yeah, check out and see if they have it at Target, if they're, mixing up their travel packs, because I was surprised to see these two there. I was like, Laneige at Target. Hello. But if not, I have linked below the set that I bought, so you can check that out. So those were my 5 holiday travel essentials. Which one was your favorite? Let me know down below. And do you have a product that you would not leave home without? If so, please comment below and let me know, because I'm traveling next weekend for Thanksgiving and all over for Christmas, so I want to be, collect all of the goodies that I can, so that way it makes it a little bit easier. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.